Today I'm doing a vlog on a brutal crime that occurred about 40 years ago in the neighborhood I grew up in. What we're looking at here is Chrisman Elementary School, located at Beverly and Medina in Mesa, Arizona. And I actually attended Chrisman from 2nd through 6th grades. Back in 1980, the school was under construction, and this area on the corner was a ditch. And on January 20th of that year, a passerby found a young girl that was deceased in the ditch right here, again on the corner of Beverly and Medina. And that girl turned out to be Christina Marie Reed, and she went by Tina. And it was determined that she had been raped and murdered. And a blue cord was found in the ditch next to Tina's body, and it's believed that that cord was used to strangle her. I was about 7 years old when this brutal crime occurred, and I remember riding my bike over to this area and looking into the ditch, knowing that a girl had been murdered and left there. And that memory has always stuck with me, and recently I did some research to find out as much as I could about the case. And as we are walking here across the street, of course there's the school, and we're going to pan down here in a second. We'll take a look at the area where the ditch was. It was right here. It's the approximate area where her body was found. I'm assuming the crime occurred in this area, but I'm not 100% positive. But this is the spot she was found, and she actually lived right across the street. And we'll take a look at the house a little bit later on in the video, but it's just mere feet. Right here is the home where she lived, just mere feet away from where her body was found and where she was most likely murdered. This case went unsolved for about 33 years until technology caught up with the evidence gathered at the crime scene. And in 2004, a DNA test was done on a hair found at the scene, and that hair was determined to belong to Angel Chris Bello, who was also 14 at the time and I guess went to school with Tina. Bello was actually suspected of several other sexual assaults around that time, but a strong enough case couldn't be built for any of them. However, after they got the results of the DNA test, Bello was actually found to be serving prison time for 2 other sexual assaults that he committed against real estate agents in the 1980s. And because he was currently behind bars, the authorities had the luxury of taking their time in building a strong enough case against him that would stick. And in 2013, they were finally able to charge him with Tina's murder, and it did stick. And as we walk across the street here, off to the left we have Woodglen Park, which is a park that I used to go to a lot to ride my bike and play, as I'm sure Tina did as well as a child. We'll see here as we pan over to the right, that is the house where Tina lived with her family. Obviously her family doesn't live there anymore, but that's the house that she lived in, just feet away from where that tragedy occurred. Here we are at Tina's grave at City of Mesa Cemetery. So you can see Christina Marie Reed, born September 18th, 1965, died January 20th, 1980. Such a tragedy. Rest in peace, Tina.